For many out there, this week has been a realization of this existence of this group of people who are engaged in waste picking. For individuals like us, this journey began some 20 years ago, and our commitment to work with this group has been there since that time and will continue to be there. Just like when you have to reach the top of a mountain, you climb one rock at a time. So this is that journey for us. And sometimes you slip, sometimes you fall, and all that is part of this journey. For the women who are here today, we have said this whole week has been dedicated to you from all of us. There has been a lot of holding of hands, a lot of situations of where we are sharing emotions of our past traumas, and we thank you for that, for the sharing of stories, but also for giving us the encouragement to continue with our work. This journey has just begun for some, but it's been part of our life, like I say, and it will continue to be there. One of the comments that we would like to reiterate for media organizations and for donor agencies, for international agencies, and for CSOs who are out there, from our view, please do not make this into a political viewpoint, and do not treat the groups here as disempowered people. It's very important to recognize and realize that the work that is involved first, and the kind of commitment and the pushback and stigmas that are attached to the work. Yes, the group needs, and individuals in waste picking do need support structures, but they're definitely not how some have classified as very disempowered people. So our strategy is going to be very structured in terms of providing empowerment, as well as a structured sense of growth for individuals, as well as for the industry, for the recycling industry. We also would like to acknowledge sincerely Department of Environment, the Minister, the Permanent Secretary, the Director, for providing us with leadership that is quite a substance of innovative ideas, as well as taking it forward without the fear of that, the reflection of this in any political dynamics of things. And we really acknowledge and appreciate that, without that support, a lot of change will not happen. And it's not just about policy. Yes, policy and legislative changes are very important, but more important than that is what happens in the ground, what happens with groups like that. And we thank the Minister, in particular from Waste Recyclers, for providing us with that leadership, for providing us with that opportunity to talk about these things and taking it forward. We also acknowledge IUCN for always being there. I remember 2020, when we had the Global Recycling Day, we literally had no money, and nobody was there to support us except IUCN, who came on board and recognized the importance of recycling from that day onwards. So the partnership has been there for us from that time onwards. Also, our other partners who are around, Fiji Cancer Society, BSP Bank, and since this morning, apparently FNU also has been a partner to this event. So thank you so much for all the support and encouragement. We will continue our work. There's several groups who are involved in waste picking, and under Waste Recyclers Fiji Limited and Pacific Recycling Foundation, one of our motto, our slogan is share the commitment, and that is what it is all about. So we are committed to this work, we are committed to the recycling space and to improving the lives of individuals who are engaged in this work. And we request agencies, donor agencies, international organizations, individuals out there to help us support this movement. With media organizations, we've been talking, and sometimes the messages that we are giving out, when it's framed, it comes out quite differently. So one lesson for us also, thank you so much for media organizations to be part of this journey, but we feel like there is a need for us to bring the media organizations into a room too, where we can talk about how, when we're projecting these stories, that it does not come out looking like we are trying to disempower groups or add more stigma to it, but how do we improve this? So that's something we would like to work with Fiji Women's Crisis Center and Department of Environment, IUCN, as one of the projects that we take on, where we get media organizations also to have a session about a better understanding of the structure of these groups. With those words, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for partnering with us. Thank you.